Hey, I'm Elizabeth Spring.
And I'm Claudia Trivelas, and today we're talking about Capricorn, December 21st through January 20th time frame.
Yes, okay, so Capricorn. What's really important for Capricorn is to know their life purpose and their work. They're very goal oriented, they need to be goal oriented. And there's really two sides of when we talked before about a higher octave of a sign and a lower octave of expression. You can really see that in Capricorn, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also Capricorn rules the 10th house, so it's like
Yes.
raising its hands to the top of the chart. So it's very
Yes.
interested in rising to the top.
Rising
In
and
terms of,
mastery.
and
Mastery,
mastery, in terms
indeed.
of
Yes.
whatever it is it's doing. It's
Yeah.
also a very public sign and very concerned about what people think about it.
Well, that's
Public.
true. That's true. Yes. And with the higher octave can be that they become a master at their work, that they fulfill their life's goal, they do what they've come into this life to do. But on the other side, they can be outwardly ambitious to
To a
materialistic,
fault.
power hungry.
Yeah.
Power can be very seductive for Capricorns. They have to learn the art of turning their solitude, or even what you might call loneliness or alone time, to creative solitude, to their work, so that they're not relying then too much on another person for approval. They've got to find that approval within themselves and knowing that they're doing their life's work.
Well, they want
Right?
to feel that they're useful because the key words
Yes.
for Capricorn is I use or I utilize.
Mm.
So they're
Mm-hmm.
very,
Mm-hmm.
aside from being accomplishment oriented, they also are very practical,
Yes.
highly practical sign,
Right.
earth sign,
Right,
cardinal.
right. I also think of the word authority when I think of Capricorn, because they are meant to become the author of their own lives. And if you look at the word authority, it's author ity. So they're not meant to be the lower octave of Capricorn, which is authoritarian, but rather to be the author of their own lives and to have that integrity that they can hire, uh, which is the higher expression of Capricorn.
So Capricorn's ruled by the mountain goat and not
Yes, yes,
deterred
yeah.
by obstacles. So the cardinality of the sign, because Capricorn's a cardinal earth sign, keeps them moving forward. And
Yeah.
Capricorns will keep going. They're very steady, very sure-footed. And
Mm-hmm,
again,
mm-hmm.
they're interested in rising to the top of their game.
Right. They've got an iron will, actually, and what they do is not as much affected by their emotions as by their intentions.
Well, they're opposite Cancer. So Cancer is very
Right,
emotional,
right,
whereas
right.
Capricorn is really more interested. They'll put
Mm-hmm.
aside their emotions for the sake of the practical and doing what
Right. The
they need to
project, the work.
accomplish
Mm-hmm,
in
mm-hmm.
order to achieve what they set out to achieve.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
So their practicality is really key to how they function.
Right. I also think of the word integrity when I think
Mhm.
of Capricorns, and that they
The
have,
higher octave.
yeah, they have a sense of destiny. So, and as Claudia was just saying, practicality, there's four P's with them. They're practical, passionate, uh, persistent,
Very.
and often prudent.
Yes, they can be very, again, because they can put aside everything but what they're interested in achieving.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they're one-pointed in that sense,
Right.
in a different way than a Scorpio, because Scorpio is one-pointed, but more because it wants to get to the root of something. Capricorn
Mm.
is one-pointed in terms of, accomplishing what it set out to
Right.
accomplish.
But they can become too serious sometimes, and kind of,
They can not have fun.
melancholy, and they need their friends. They
Yeah.
need laughter around them. They need to lighten up a lot and join the rest of the group. They can retreat a lot into, oh, what am I supposed to be doing for work? And some of that is okay, but a little bit.
Yeah, they can be melancholic.
They can. They're ruled by
lonely.
Saturn. They're ruled by Saturn.
Right.
So that loneliness, that alone time needs to be turned into creative solitude.
But again, Saturn is exalted in Libra, which has to do with relationships.
Right.
One-on-one relationships. So that is a fulfillment.
Yeah.
For a Capricorn. Another thing I noticed is that respect is very important for a Capricorn.
Yes.
It's more important for them to have your respect than for them to feel liked by you.
Mm-hmm. But they have to be a little careful as well about that slippery slope of just finding their identity within a role. They need to live up to that word integrity, where mind, body, spirit is one in them, and that they are fulfilling their life purpose, their work, but they have that integrity that they find from their deep-rooted self.
Right. Again, the higher, the lower, so they're not stuck in that lower aspect, which can get overly materialistic.
That's right. Okay.
All right. Well, you can reach me, Claudia Trivelas, at discoveryourimprint.com.
And I'm Elizabeth Spring at elizabethspring.com. So thank you for coming by today. And if you're interested in a reading, which goes beyond the sun signs, you can get in touch with Claudia or I. Thanks.
Have a good day.